Hello to all my uniques out there. This is your girl, Akudo. Welcome to your unique wisdom. I have received a lot of email, like I told you guys. Everybody is telling me, oh, Miss Unique, how do I know he's interested in me? How do I know she's interested in me? She keeps giving me the sign that she's interested. Then she pulls out, she pulls in, she pulls out. I don't know what is going on. So today I'm going to address all your fears. I'm going to address all your concerns. I'm going to address all your worries. I got you guys. I got you. So we're going to talk about he just not into you. How do you know somebody that you're dating, somebody that you're in a relationship with, somebody you're about to settle down with is not interested in you, is not into you? Sometimes we know, but we see the signs and we push it away because we don't want to believe it's happening, so we pretend and live in denial. But you know me, I told you guys I got you, and I'm here to be honest with you and tell you some of the signs you should look out for. When you notice these signs, then know, my sister, he's just not into you. No, my brother, she's just not into you. So let us dive right into it, okay? We're going to go there, so many of them. So the first one is, how does he make you or how does she make you feel? Are you a priority or are you an option? I want you to go to my video. The link will be in the description box. I did a video on, are you a priority or are you an option? Don't make people your priority when they are only your option. You're not going to make somebody a priority when that person, to him, you are just an option. So how does the person place you? Are you a priority to him? Are you a priority to her? If you are a priority, priority is of importance, level of importance. Where does he keep you? When you call, does he come running? Does she come running? When things worry you, does it bother him? Does it bother her? What are you to him or her? If you are a priority, then my sister, my brother, you're good to go. But if you are an option to him, you are a second chance, you are a second thought, you are not the first thing that comes to him or her. When something good happens in his life or her life, he doesn't want to talk to you. He wants to talk to somebody else before he comes to you. Because if you are a priority, you're the first person he wants to talk to. You're the first person he wants to share his good news with, his sad news with his ugly, good, bad, and ugly. He shares everything with you. So if you are not a priority, my sister, he is just not into you. If you're not a priority, my brother, she's just not into you. That's number one. Number two says, does he or she spend time with you? When you love somebody, you want to spend time with the person. You want to always be with the person. No, don't get me wrong, you still have to walk, you still have to do stuff. But I'm saying, apart from going to work, apart from doing what your daily routine or whatever is, you want to spend time with the person. You want to be with the person. You want to laugh with the person. You want to eat together with the person. This person you are in a relationship with, does he or she want to spend time with you? Sometimes they will make every excuse under the book. Excuse me. They will make every excuse under the book. Oh, I'm busy. I couldn't talk to you for 3 days now because I've been busy at work. Trust me, my sister. Trust me, my brother. He makes time to go take a shower. He makes time to sleep. He makes time to eat. He makes time to go use the bathroom. That time he's using the bathroom, that time he's eating, he can pick up the phone and call you. There is nothing in this world that will make him so busy that he stays days and weeks and months without talking to you. My sister, if he or she is not talking to you, is not spending time with you, maybe he's just not into you. Maybe she's just not into you. Because when you're into something, you want to be with the person, you want to talk with the person, you want to be in the person's presence all the time. So if you are not a priority and he doesn't want to spend time with you, my sister, my brother, maybe they are just not into you. Number three, they do not listen to you. People don't understand. It's something different. There's a difference between listening to you and hearing you. I can hear you and not listen to you. Listening to you means I'm giving you attention. I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm understanding. I'm asking questions. I'm engaging with you. Hearing you means I'm not listening. I'm just hearing you are making a sound. I can hear the car pass by. I can hear somebody drop a plate. I can hear the horn honking. I can hear the TV talking. I can hear, but I'm not listening. Excuse me. Make sure that the person you are in a relationship with is listening to you and not just hearing you. You hear anything, but you listen, you engage, you pay attention, and you talk back. You listen. So number 3 says, does he listen to you? If he's not listening to you, my sister, my brother, maybe they are just not into you. That's number 3. Number 4 says, does he call, text, and message you regularly? Does he call you? Does he text you? Hey, how was your day? Hey, how are you doing? Hey, just wanted to hear your voice. How is your day going? How was work? How is this? How is that? When they are not calling you, how can you say something is a priority to you? You are in love with this person. You are in a relationship. But for days, for months, you are not calling the person. Oh, because you are so busy. Guys, let us open our eyes and be smart. If he's not calling you, even if he can't talk on the phone, at least he can text and say, hey, I'm in a meeting right now. I'll call you later. He can send you a DM and say, hey, I'm in my office in a meeting. I'll talk to you when I get off work. But he's not communicating. There is no communication at all. He's not calling. He's not texting. He's not sending you messages. Today, we now have Snapchat. We have video calling. We have so many ways of communicating. And he's doing neither. None of them. He's not doing anything. My sister, my brother, maybe they are not into you. Maybe they are not interested. You can't force it. They are not interested. That's number 4. Number 5 says, he does not introduce you to others. You have been in a relationship for 5 months, for 6 months. You have never met his friend. You have never met her friends. You don't know her family members. You haven't met nobody on her side, and she has not met nobody on your side. My sister, I want you to sit down and think about it. My brother, you sit too. Think about it. Maybe he's just not into you. Why is he not introducing you to friends? Why is he not introducing you to his friends, his circle of friends, his family members? Why is that nobody knows about you? You are in a relationship, but the only time he sees you is in the middle of the night when the lights are out. That's not a relationship. You guys never go nowhere for dates. He never takes you out where people will see you guys. He's always come to my house where nobody will see you, or he comes over to your house where nobody sees him, and then whatever you guys do is always done in the house. You can't go outside, you can't go to movies because he doesn't want people to see you. My sister, my brother, my uniques, they are just not into you. That's the 5th sign. He's not into you. She's not into you. Maybe they are just not into you. Don't force it. You can't force people to love you. You can't force people to be in a relationship with you. You're going to be unhappy. They will be unhappy. Everybody's going to be unhappy. So that's the 5th point. Does he introduce you to others? That's number 5. Number 6. Does he tell you personal stuff about him? Does he tell you personal things about him? What do you know about this guy? What do you know about this woman? Some of us are very secretive. They hold things. They hide everything. They are hiding something under the bed, in the cupboard. They are hiding something somewhere. Some women are like that. And some men are like that too. What is something that is personal that he or she is telling you about themselves? Because when you love somebody, you make the person a priority in your life. You begin to share things, little bits and pieces of yourself. You begin to drop hints and start talking. What are they telling you about themselves? They tell you nothing. You're the only one telling him everything about yourself, who gave birth to you, how you grew up, what happened to you when you were a child, who did this to you, who did that, family members that did this and that and that. He doesn't say nothing to you. He just looks at you. And when you say, oh, too bad, but he tells you nothing personal about himself. Or she doesn't tell you anything personal about herself. Have you ever thought that maybe they are not into you? Maybe they are not interested. They are just buying time. You know, some people get into relationships just for a little while. Just, you know what, I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm just going to hang in here, have fun, and then I'll move on. So if that's what they are doing, then my sister, my brother, wise up and get the step and leave. Because you don't want to waste your time. 2020 is the year we are not going to waste our time on people that are not interested in us. If they are not interested in you, my sister, get the step and leave. Don't stay there and make yourself miserable and cry every day and be sad and be depressed and be angry. For what? He's not interested in you. He's just not interested in you. Move on. It's okay. There is somebody out there who is interested, who will make you a priority, who will listen to you, who will love you. Go and pray and ask God to bring that person to you and move on. That person will come. But don't dwell on something that you know is not working. Nothing is going to work if it's not working. So move on and don't waste your life. That's number 6. Number 7 says, does he talk about other women or other men when you guys are together? Does he talk about other women when you guys are together or other men? Oh, that woman is this. Oh, I like that other person. I like the way she looks. I like the way she talks. I like this about this lady. He or she is dropping hints. They are telling you, hey, I like this person, not you. I like this thing, not you. I like the way that person looks, not the way you look. They are dropping hints. My sister, wise up and move on. My brother, wise up and move on. Why would they be telling you what they like and you look at yourself, all those things they're telling you they like, you don't have it? That's an indirect way of saying, hey, sister, hey, brother, I like you right now, but I'm really not in love with you. Look at the things I love. Look at the things I love. My sister, listen. Don't just hear. Listen. Understand it and move on. So that's number 7. He talks to you about other women or they talk to you about other men. Number 8, say, does he flirt with everybody? There are some people that flirt with everybody. Everybody, they flirt, they roll their eyes, they check out everybody. If that's who he is and he doesn't come up to tell you, hey, I am interested, I was flirting with you because I was interested in you and this is what I want, then move on, my sister, move on, my brother. There are people that flirt all day. He has been flirting with you for 2 months. He has been flirting with you for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and he's still flirting. My sister, stop hoping that he's going to, maybe he's shy, he's going to step up one day and talk to me. No, sister. If he wanted to talk to you, he would have spoken to you 3 months ago. He would have spoken to you 6 months ago. He would have spoken to you a year ago. Let me tell you one thing about human beings. We go for what we want. If a man sees you and he wants you, he flirts with you, and then he picks your interest, he's going to come out right and ask you out. If a woman is flirting with you and you get her interest, she's going to come out right and ask you out. If they're still flirting with you 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 10 months, 1 year, my sister, maybe they are not just into you. They are just not into you. Just move on. Just take it like they're just flirting. That's who they are. And move on. You don't want that kind of person. Don't let them give you an excuse. Maybe he's shy. Maybe he doesn't know how to approach me. Maybe he's not confident. How long? 6 years? 10 years? Are you going to wait for 10 years for him to pick up confidence and come to you? No, my sister. No, my brother. That if they're showing you those signs, my sister, they are just not into you. My brother, they are just not into you. Move on. And then I've said number 8. Number 9 says you are always the one initiating every move. You are always the one coming up with ideas. Let us do this together. Let us do this together. Let us take vacations. Let us do this. Let us do. My sister, you will get tired. My brother, you will get tired. When you're the one always giving and giving and giving, after some time, you've given everything, you are done, you're spent. Nothing else is left. You're going to be tired. You're going to give up. Make sure that two of you initiate things together. Two of you are doing it together. You come up with ideas because they are into you. You are a priority. You are not an option. You are their priority. You are a very important person. You are VIP in their lives. You count. You matter. So they make plans on how to make you happy. They make plans on what you guys can do together because they want to spend time with you, because they love you. They introduce you to people that know them and people that are their friends. That's what relationship looks like. But if they are not doing all this, if they are not trying to introduce you, they don't listen to you, they don't pay attention to you, they are always letting you come up with stuff, come up with everything. It's like they're like you're pulling them, like you're pulling teeth, you're pulling them for everything. My sister, they're just not into you. Leave it alone and move on. Number 9 said they avoid eye contact. You know, I don't know whether you have heard this. They say that the eye is a window to the soul. Your eyes is a window to your soul. When people look into your eyes, they can actually see your soul. That is, you know, they can know where you're coming from. They can feel when you're honest, when you're lying. So that's why people like when you talk to them, they want you to maintain eye contact. Look at them, look at them. But when this person that says he or she is in a relationship with you, but they can't maintain eye contact, they try to avoid eye contact. They don't want to look at your face because they are lying, they are hiding something. They don't want you to see through them. My sister, why are you wasting your time? My brother, why are you wasting your time? If they are avoiding eye contact with you, whenever they talk to you, they are looking down, they are looking every other place apart from your face. They put their faces every other place apart from your eyes. My sister, don't ignore these signs. Move on. They are just not into you. Move on. Number 10 says, avoid eye contact, like I just explained. Number 11 says, how do they treat you? Do they treat you like every other person? Like they treat you just like they treat their neighbors, just like they treat their colleagues, just like they treat that acquaintance somewhere. They treat you just like everybody else. Something is not right. Because if you are in a relationship and you are the priority and you are the VIP, my sister, my brother, they should treat you a little bit differently. They should treat you specially. They should, be wonderful and awesome to you because you are their boo. You are their person. You are in a relationship with them and they love you and they want you to be happy. They want to impress you. They want to make you feel good about yourself and feel good about them and feel good about the relationship. So that is number 11. How do they treat you? Do they treat you like everybody else? If they treat you like everybody else, my sister, something is definitely not right. Either they are just your friends or they are in a relationship with you. If they are in a relationship with you, then demand that they treat you like they are in a relationship with you. And if they can't do that, my sister, move on. They're just not into you. Number 13 says he blows hot and he blows cold. She blows hot and then she blows cold. Some of us are like that. 1 minute we are, oh, lovey, lovey, dovey, dovey, oh, love you, love you, love you, love you. The next minute we are like, we are sad, we are depressed. Sometimes we love. The other time we don't like, we hate. You don't know, we blow cold, we blow hot. If he's always blowing cold, he's always blowing hot. She's always blowing cold, she's always blowing hot. My sister, maybe they are just not into you. Why would they be blowing hot? If you love somebody after dating them for 6 months, you should be deeper in love with them when you not stay with them for a year. You should be head over heels in love with them when you do 2 years. Because now, the longer you get to know them, the more you get to know them, the more you fall in love with them. Because when you were dating initially, there are some aspects of them you didn't know. But now you know. So you love them more. They are more comfortable with you. You're seeing some other parts of them that, oh, you're falling in love every single day with them. But when in your own case, they love you today, tomorrow they hate you. Next week they're in love with you, then the next week they hate you. My sister, what are you doing? Love is not a switch. You don't switch it on and then you switch it back off. Love is not a door. You don't open and then you close. That's not how love works. So it's either they love or they don't. There's nothing like love, hate relationship. So if they're going to be blowing hot and blowing cold, my sister, have you ever thought maybe they are just not into you? And then number 14 says, he said he's not looking for a serious relationship right now. When you are in a relationship and every time your partner is always telling you, you know what, I'm not really looking for anything serious right now. I'm not looking for any exclusive relationship. My sister, they are just not into you. Move. Because if you are also not looking for something serious, then it's okay. If two of you are not looking for something serious, you just want to hang out with somebody, then it's okay. But if you are looking for a serious relationship, you're looking for a committed relationship, you're looking for an exclusive relationship, and then your partner is telling you, well, I'm not really looking for a relationship right now. My sister, what are you doing then? Then leave. Go find somebody that is looking for the same thing you're looking for so that your goals are the same and then two of you can pursue your goals. You can't settle for somebody. You want this, you desire this. And okay, some of us want marriage. You want to be married, you want a home, you want children. And the person you're in a relationship says, I don't want to be married, I don't want children. My sister, wake up. What are you doing? You're wasting your time. Some of us will say, oh, maybe he might change his mind. He might do this. Wake up. He might not change his mind in the next 6 months. He might not change his mind in the next 3 years. He might not change his mind in the next six years. By then, you have wasted 6 years of your life. And after 6 years, he leaves you or she leaves you. And then you say, oh, he broke my heart. She broke my heart. No, she did not. She told you, I don't want to be married. I'm not looking for anything serious. And you stayed. She told you, my uniques, and you stayed. You made that choice to stay. You stayed. Why would you do that to yourself? If they don't want to be married, then move on to somebody that wants to be married. Find somebody that has the same goals like you and settle with them. Because when they are saying all these things to you, maybe they are just not into you. Number 15 says, you yourself know. You feel it yourself. In your heart of hearts, you feel it. And you know that they are not into you. Forget about all the 14 points I've said. You know in your heart that something doesn't seem right. Something doesn't look right. I don't think he feels the same way I feel. But you ignore all the signs and you hang in there because in your mind, you're thinking one day he will change. My sister, what if he doesn't change his mind? What if he doesn't come around? You would have wasted all your time. You would have wasted everything and he's still not into you. He is still not into you. My sister, that is the end. This is the end of the video. Like I promised you guys, I was coming with this. Take better care of yourself. Be proud of yourself. Love people that love you. And if they don't love you, move on, my sister. It's okay. There is somebody out there who will love you for who you are, who will take care of you and will love you irrespective, despite anything that you think will stop them. Remember, like I always tell you, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why you're unique. Be kind to yourself and to each other. Bye-bye.